Hello, my name is Komang Wiramas Prayoga, and I will be discussing my personal view and experiences during my MGMT5050 lecture. At the start, I thought of ethics as something theoretical, rules to follow, but over the past 10 weeks, I've come to see ethics as a daily personal practice that shapes who we are as professionals. One quote from week 10 lecture that guided my reflection is by Greta Thunberg. Once we start to act, hope is everywhere. So instead of looking for hope, look for action. Then only then hope will come. This reminded me that ethic isn't just about ideals, but it's about the decisions we choose, make, and the courage to act on them. The MGMT 5050 course helped me realize that even small choices can have wide reaching impacts. It's not about being perfect, it's about being aware, responsible, and willing to grow. Well, after reading my memo feedback, I realized that while I had identified the right issues, e-waste, I hadn't connected it clearly to the course concepts, especially systems thinking. I look at the problem in isolation rather than as part of a broader system where people, planet, and profit are deeply interconnected, as Sally said. Reflecting on my meta case study, I also saw missed opportunities to use tools like the 5 Ws and stakeholder mapping to better understand the wider impact of corporate decisions, as Sally's explained. This helped me see the ethical decision making isn't just about solving problems, it's about understanding multiple perspectives and balancing stakeholders' interests. Learning about ethical frameworks like care ethics, deontology, and consequentialism made me more aware, as Gabi said, that good relationships means thinking beyond my own view and acting with values that lead to lasting, meaningful changes. At the time, getting similar marks to my memo felt discouraging, but learning about ethical leadership and developing as a leader needed to know that no one is perfect and each person has to learn more about themselves and others. And this helped me see feedback as a tool for growth. If I were to do it again, I'd connect more with course ideas and reflect more deeply on how ethics and value shape real decisions. Well, looking at the wiki's assignment made me initiate a deeper connection with what Salis explained to me about ESG as a framework with better transparency, efforts, and measurable outcomes. Viewing my background as an Indonesian, I realized that my country has experienced numerous corruption cases that have gone viral, which connect with this the governance part of ESG and SDG 16, and seeing that my country lacks this concept usage, leading to distrust in the government. Well, this made me realize that how important transparency is and ESG as a whole in terms of gaining trust and creating a sustainable life for the people surrounding. One of the most impactful lessons from 10 weeks of ethics came in week 8, where I learned that ethical leadership behavior is about serving followers and the organizations, balancing stakeholders' needs, acting consistently with espoused values, and programming mentoring for the sake of its followers. Knowing that being an ethical leader would impact employees to be satisfied with their jobs and committed to the company. In addition, seeing from Johari's window, I've come to realize that I'm a leader who walks alongside my followers without leaving anyone behind, which connects with how ethical leader would be, as Gabi explained in week 8. And in conclusion, my MGMT 5050 has shifted my view of ethical decision making from isolated problem solving to a more holistic, values driven approach. I've learned that true leadership is about growth, transparency, and considering the broader impact on people and systems. Ethical frameworks, feedback, and cultural awareness have become essential tools in shaping the kind of thoughtful, responsible leader I am to be. That's all for me. Thank you very much.